final today?
Guys, that was so easy, I aced it.
Hello, operator? Operator? No one's home.
Who are you, Dr. Martin?
Whew, I am so starving after that final.
Let's make a smoothie. I'll show you guys.
Making a strawberry banana smoothie falls under the occupation of instrumental activity of daily living under meal prep and cleanup. The supplies we'll need include ice, milk, yogurt, strawberries, honey, and banana. For the tools, we'll need spoons, bowls, and cups. For our equipment, we will need the blender and a counter. For our space demands, we'll want a smooth, hard countertop indoors and enough space to move our arms. We want good lighting for safety purposes and room temps for the ice. Social demands require us to wash our hands before handling the food, cleaning up the materials after preparing the smoothie, and making sure we do not lick our fingers or touch the supplies or eat the supplies while we're preparing. Now let's go over the steps, sequence, and timing into making this smoothie.
Gently place the blender on the counter near an outlet. Diligently check to make sure the switch on the blender is on off. Securely grab the rubberized base of the blender plug. Cautiously insert the prongs of the plug into the outlet. Purposefully refrain from sticking fingers in electrical socket. Tightly grasp the lid of blender with fingers from one hand. Firmly open the lid of the blender with one hand. Set aside lid on counter. Carefully grab one bowl of yogurt. Slowly bring the bowl of yogurt over the opening of the blender. With one hand, precisely grab the handle of the spoon. Using concave edge of spoon, thoroughly scrape in yogurt from the cup into the blender. Set aside bowl on counter. Place spoon inside bowl. Willingly grab one bowl of ice. Steadily hold bowl of ice over the top of the blender. Accurately dump ice into blender. Set aside empty bowl of ice on counter. Deliberately grab bowl of strawberries. Unwaveringly hold bowl over blender. Gradually dump strawberries into blender. Delicately grab banana with one hand. Precisely release banana into the blender. Repeat steps 18 and 19 for second banana. Gingerly grab 1 cup of milk.
Securely hold cup of milk over blender. Gradually pour the milk into the blender. Set aside empty cup of milk on counter. Tightly grab 1 spoon of honey by the handle. Hover tablespoon of honey over top of blender. Evenly drizzle honey over contents inside the blender. Set aside tablespoon on counter. Rigidly grab top of lid of blender. Place the lid on the top of the blender. Intentionally align the bottom of lid with opening of blender. Press lid firmly down on top of blender. Assiduously make sure there are no gaps or openings between the lid and blender. Consciously place one hand on the lid of blender. Apply slight pressure on the lid of blender. With one finger from other hand, press the blend button. Blend smoothie for 1 minute. Disclaimer: if your blender doesn't have a smoothie setting, manually press the stop button on the blender after 1 minute. Stabilize blender by placing one hand on the handle. Use other hand to forcibly remove lid of blender. Set aside lid of blender on the counter. Intently check to make sure all the contents have been blended. Clutch handle of blender. Slowly lift blender off of the base. Securely grip cup with one hand. Hover blender over cup, making sure the pouring spout aligns with cup. Cautiously tilt blender until contents fill the cup to desired amount. Repeat steps 40 through 42 for remaining cups. Drink and enjoy.
Wow, you weren't kidding. These smoothies really are really delicious. Thanks, girl.
Guys, anatomy girls are posted on banner.
Really? No way. I passed.
I passed
Me
too.
too.
Oh my gosh, me too. Yay. You guys, social distance high five. Heck yeah.
And that's all, folks.